In this video, the speaker will discuss the three different faces of God. In all religions, the manifestation of God has three different forms. These three different forms are called Trimurti. The Trimurti is a notion of all religions' culture. Trimurti indicates the three aspects of the Supreme Divinity. With the name Trimurti is used to indicate the triple form of the Supreme Being, which manifests itself in the three different divinities. The Hindu Trimurti manifests itself in the three divinity of Brahmā, the creator, Vishnu, the preserver, and Shiva, the destroyer. The Buddhist Trimurti manifests itself in the three different forms. Gautama the Buddha, the founder, that is the creator, the Dharma, that is the teaching of the Buddha, that is the preserver, and the Sanghas, that is the people who have come together to follow Gautama. They are the destroyers. The Christian Trimurti manifests itself in the three divinities: God the Creator, the Holy Spirit, the Preserver, and the Destroyer, Jesus. The Jews Trimurti manifests itself with God, the Creator, the Bible, and Moses. In the Islamic religion, the Trimurti manifests itself in the form of God, Muhammad, and the Quran. Every religion needs three different aspects, like every other non-religion manifestation. Take electricity, for example. It also needs three different forms to function. There is the positive cable, the negative cable, and the energy itself. Only when the three different shapes come together will an electrical equipment be able to function. If we cut one of these three elements, nothing electronic will work. Let's take fire. Fire needs three elements to manifest: wood, air, and the heat. Scientifically, they are called fuel, oxidizer, and source of ignition. The fuel is wood, the oxidizer is oxygen, and the heat source is the trigger. The human body needs three different manifestations to exist, namely the being or soul, the mind, and the body. Only when we have the being, the mind, and the body can the human being exist. The more these three forms are balanced with each other, the more the human being will be alive, that is, conscious. For this to grow spiritually, a person must work in equal measure on his being, on the mind, that is the knowledge, and on his body. In spiritual growth, none of these three aspects are to be favored or repressed. We cannot suppress the needs of the body and grow spiritually. We cannot completely forget about the mind and think only of being. If you want to grow spiritually, you have to work on being, on the mind, and on the body. There are three different types of people in organized religions. There are religions who work only on being, other religions who work only on the mind, that is, on knowledge, and finally we have religions people who work only on the body. In organized religions, it is not possible to find people who work on being, on the mind, and on the body simultaneously, but actually working on these three manifestations simultaneously is the only way to grow spiritually. The fakir work exclusively on the being, completely forgetting the mind and the body. The theologians or philosophers focus only on the mind, that is, on culture, forgetting about being and the body. Yogis, that is, two who practice the discipline of yoga, work only on the body, forgetting the mind and being. These three different types of religious people are completely unbalanced, so spiritual growth will not be possible for them. Learn from fakirs, theologians and yogis. Combine these three different ways and you can go spiritually. To better understand the three different forms of God, the speaker will take the life of Bhagwan Shri Rainesh as an example. During his lifetime, Bhagwan was known by three different names. These names were Acharya Rainesh, the second was Bhagwan Shri Rainesh, and in the last years of his life, he was known by the name of Osho, which is the only name by which Westerners refer to him after his death. Acharya is the name he was known by until the 1970s, before moving to the Pune ashram. Acharya means one who teaches. The first phase of his work is the creation of his way. So when it was called Acharya Rainesh, it was the stage of creation. Once Acharya Rainesh settled in the Pune ashram, he changed his name. His disciples started calling him Bhagwan. The meanings of the term Bhagwan are many. Some meanings are the Blessed One and the luckiest. Gautama the Buddha was also called Bhagwan. The term Bhagwan has nothing to do with God. Basically, the term Bhagwan means someone who has known himself and who wants to help all people have the same experience as him. With the change of name from Acharya Rainesh to Bhagwan Shri Rainesh, the second manifestation begins, namely the preserver. Bhagwan Shri Rainesh remained in Pune until the early 1980s. After that, he moved to America with his disciples, opening a commune which took the name Rajipuram. Since Bhagwan Shri Rainesh left the Pune ashram until 1984, he remains in public silence. This means that in these 3 years he did not give any speeches for his disciples, which he had always done since he was a boy. A little less than a year after he started talking to his disciples again, he decided to change his name again. From this moment to the present day, he is known by the name of Osho. The last part of his life represents the manifestation of the destroyer. In fact, the speeches of him that he gave to his disciples of this last period were mainly intended to destroy all the work that he had done in the first and second part of his life. Thank you for listening.